Okay, what's poppin', guys? You already know it's your boy Maleb1964. This is the first video that I'll be making on the Maleb1964 channel versus the Maleb1964 underscore channel. I'm also making a gaming channel called M2, and that will be linked down below. I'm moving channels just because for some reason Google's settings features really suck, and in order for me to actually get my name Maleb1964 versus Maleb1964 underscore, I have to make another channel, which is really stupid for some reason, and I just want to do it now before I make more content so I can just start building content earlier on my actual channel. So I've hopped back into Twitter, and I don't actually have a Twitter right now. I just look through posts of my favorite YouTube creators and celebrities, and I will be making a Twitter later, but that's besides the point. Anyways, sometimes you just find stuff on Twitter, or I guess as the internet as a whole, stuff that's funny, or it's cringe, or drama that kind of makes you a little bit ticked off, stuff like that, right? Classic internet stuff. But then there's that fine 1% of posts that just makes you feel like you're traveling through dimensions, right? You feel so unsettled by the reality or the bizarreness of the post that you just can't help but feel like gravity itself just shut off. You know what I mean? I saw a post circulating on the internet of what a roommate recorded about their other roommate. Obviously, I don't condone recording your roommates on personal matters, but now that it's already out on the internet, I'm just going to be making a video on it, so it's kind of free reign at this point. Check this out.
Talk to you, what you mean?
Talk to me about what? Like, I don't know what it is that you want to talk about. Please, just go to the house.
You broke up with me.
Because you made an Onlyfans account and I told you not to.
Okay, are you gonna pay my bills?
Bro,
What are you talking about?
Get out of here,
really?
bro.
You gonna put me?
Bro, go home. Bro, get your ass out of here.
Now, if you didn't get it from the video, the dude broke up with her because he told her not to make an OnlyFans account, and she made one anyway, and now she's mad that he broke up with her over it. And, I mean, first off, I just kind of feel bad for the dude, because the homie's with him right there on Warzone, and all he's trying to do is clap some little jimmies with the bros. And now his girl is completely up his butt about it, okay? Anyway, it's just so surreal to me that women really be out here starting OnlyFans accounts as casual as she does, right? Like, I don't know if you've ever read a book like Brave New World or Fahrenheit 451 or some type of criticism that talks about dystopian societies. I'm sure most of you have heard some boomer talk about how Gen Z is just messed up and they're all idiots, right? But let's be honest, right? Nobody actually feels the sense of urgency and reality of those types of criticisms of society because we know for a fact that at the moment they're just not true. This especially goes for criticisms and predictions about the future society that we're building right now. Of course, they're not going to be widespread belief just because they're inherently not true, because we're not in the future, we're in the present. You know what I mean? This video, it kind of just makes me feel like I'm in a prophecy, like a prophecy is coming true, like I'm a character in the Bible when the flood came around or when the return of Christ happens. You know what I mean? You just would never conceive or fully realize in your mind that those things would happen until it actually does. So when I say that I feel like gravity turned off, what I mean is it's as if I'm in a movie where an alien spaceship flies over a house and all the cups start magically floating up and the liquid inside the cups like goes everywhere, and you'd never think that there would be aliens passing over your house. Like, it doesn't go through your mind that, oh shoot, one day aliens are going to fly over my house and they're going to take over the world or something like that. Like, you just don't think that, right? For the longest time, social critics have bashed increased sexual tendencies and hypersexualization of society, marking its increasingly younger audiences and producers of sexual content. I agree with this stuff for the most part, but even I didn't fully recognize that I was going to live in their predictions as a reality. You'd think that never in a million years a guy would be like, oh yeah, give things that you and me find very intimate and close to Carl for $10 a month. Never mind the fact that I'm the one growing the relationship. I'm the one spending time with you. I'm the one who's spending money on you, and you still give the sexual pleasure that you give me to another dude for a measly $10. Now, let me remind you guys that usually Carls don't actually have experience getting it, if you know what I mean. right? So what he has on OnlyFans, the pleasure he gets from that, that's like the top tier of pleasure. So to him, he's not really missing out on anything. Anyways, this situation is so much worse than your typical OnlyFans situation because it's not the normal, hey babe, can I run an OnlyFans? Sure, honey. Where like, the girl only has an OnlyFans because the dude simply doesn't care whether or not she does. This girl in question literally expects her boyfriend to let her have an OnlyFans. Like, I'm sorry, what do you mean? Like, I get that this girl probably belongs to the streets, but please get that out of my face, okay? The sheer amount of sexualization predictions that have come true over the past years have just been so substantial that I'm 100% sure that there's no limit to the amount of just whack trash that you see here, okay? I kid you not. I kid you not. This is a guarantee. Like, I get that, usually I'm like a skit, like, oh, look, Malib's funny, or he's just goofing off, right? No, I'm dead freaking serious, okay? 100% within 4 to 5 years, I will see people who are going to be trying to justify things like, I don't know, cheating or shit like that, right? There's literally going to be someone who's going to be like, oh, I think women have a right to cheat. Like, I've made the calculations, right? I've done the statistics. I'm looking at the flux, right? I'm literally running divergence on this shit, and you will see in 4 to 5 years. I guarantee you that's going to happen. And when it does, I'm gonna be like, oh, you guys thought, look at me, you look, I don't even have any subs, right? I was literally right this whole time. I'm literally a god, okay? You will see 4 to 5 years, 100%. You can check me on this, okay? It's going to happen. It will happen, like without a doubt. There's no doubt in my mind, okay? Now, that's going to be it for today's video. Like I said earlier, if you guys enjoy the content, make sure you also sub to M2 if you don't mind. That's my gaming channel. Also, go onto Twitch and follow my Twitch channel, Mal1964. I stream a whole bunch of games on there, and lately I've been doing horror games. So if you want to see me jump scared and act like a total cat, make sure you check me out when I stream by turning on notifications and hanging out in the chat just for a little bit. This has been Mal1964. Peace out, guys.